You are watching 2+U Nevada, and joining us this afternoon, Reno Mayor Hillary Sheevey and my friend. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon.
Well, thank you for having me, Sarah. It's always nice to be with you.
It's so good to see you. And we are talking the holiday Christmas tree lighting because the city of Reno is having that big event on Friday.
Yes, it's one of my most favorite time of the year, I think, because the community really comes together. They celebrate, people are excited, they're happy. So we're really encouraging people to come out. It's this Friday at 7 p.m. We will have Christmas caroling, hot cocoa. We also have a lot of vendors outside. It's just a really nice time for the community to come together. I think now more than ever, you know, a lot of people are suffering with isolation and loneliness. We know that by the data, especially our seniors. So we really want to have people come out and join us and be part of the community.
And again, is this at the Believe Plaza?
Yes,
okay.
Every year we do it at the Believe Plaza. And this year I am keeping my fingers double crossed because last year when I tried to light it, it didn't go so well. So this year,
don't need to remember that.
Right. But this year, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And I always have children come up and help me, you know, kick it off. But it was unfortunate when we went to hit the button and nothing lit up.
All right.
So we changed that this year.
But what's great about events like this and what's great about these December holidays and getting people together is it doesn't matter, you know, who you are, what you believe, who you love, what side of the red, blue, purple, you know, we all come together for the spirit of the holiday, right?
Absolutely. I just think it's an important time to be with family and friends. We need to be reminded what we're grateful for. But it is one of those times, I think, that people do feel anxiety and depression. We forget to talk about that. A lot of the time, I think, you know, a lot of people suffer in silence. And so this is really that one time of year that I really encourage our community to come out and celebrate with each other. And that's the other cool thing is you actually meet a lot of people. And we just encourage people to sing and, you know, hold hands and just be one with the community.
I'm so glad you brought that up though too, because I mean, you even come here with experience of how hard the holidays can be for families, especially when there's a loved one who's not celebrating with you.
Yeah, I think, you know, for me, and I hate to admit this, I'm a total Grinch now. I think there are people that can relate to that. The holidays are really, really hard for me because whenever I look around our table, you know, we have 3 place settings that are missing. And I think a lot of families experience that during the holidays. It's supposed to be such a time of joy, but we have to really remember that people are struggling. And so I want you to reach out to, you know, friends and family and loved ones, check in on them. We have resources. We have 988. If you are in a crisis, call them immediately. That is really helpful. But one of the tools that we now have in the community that I think are really a game changer is the Crisis Center. We worked on the Crisis Center for 7 years. It's open 24/7, no questions asked. You can go there at any time. And it's really important because typically the way that you would usually need to seek help is through the emergency room. And as you know, that can take a long time. And also I always say in our ERs, that's where they fix broken bones, not broken brains. And so it's really specialized and really needed, and so I'm really grateful that we have it now, and it just opened up 2 weeks ago. It's not at Renown, it's on a side campus, and so
we have the contact info there on your screen because like you say, it is so important. The phone number's on your screen, the address is on your screen 24/7, and Hillary, I mean, I hope you don't mind me saying this. I just saw it in the hall when you were hugging a coworker and a deep, longtime friend of yours. You never know when grief is going to hit. You never know when that feeling of loss will just come upon you and take you over. I mean, I heard somewhere grief is a terminal illness. You know, like it does not go away.
You're exactly right. I thought I would be okay coming here today, and for people that probably are watching and don't know, my sister passed away from cancer, and someone who was very special in my life And in her life, he happens to work here. And whenever I saw him, it brought back so many memories and how much he loved her and cared for her. And I was just so incredibly grateful. But I think you're right. Grief hits at the strangest of times,
Right.
and also when we least expect it. And I always say you never move on, you just move forward. And so it's a process, and I think we all experience it at some time in our lives in different ways, but it's important to especially acknowledge it during the holidays.
Yes.
Because people really struggle when they, like I said, for me, when I look around our table, and honestly, you know, I don't celebrate anymore. I try to do other things in the community that fill me and be a part of their family. And so, you know, I look around the table, and when you're missing those place settings, it just sort of hits you.
Yeah.
And so I really am stressing and reminding people to reach out to loved ones. And especially, I know family, at this time of year too, can be difficult and challenging. You know, we all hear the stories.
Yep.
Right? We hear the stories about family, or, you know, mother-in-laws or whatever they are, right?
Yeah.
So you tend to have even a little bit more dynamics, so they can be a little bit more challenging.
Well, I can't thank you enough for being here and being so open about how the holidays can be hard for some people at times, but that's why we come together as a community. That's why we celebrate together as one, and the Christmas tree lighting is this Friday. Thank you so
Please
much
come
for
out.
joining us.
Please come out, everyone. We hope to see you there.
You're watching 2 Plus U Nevada.